I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a go! They just took too long getting forward.
Now, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly, and he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Scalvini. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Alvarez. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. And Gabriel Jesus. Great ball. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Simons. And that's put paid to a promising move. Calafiori. Still goalless.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Short changes him with that pass. Gruev.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Calafiori. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Alvarez. Chance for a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Scalvini. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Simons. Gabriel Jesus. Nicely weighted ball. Gabriel Jesus! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Gabriel Jesus! And he's hit it long. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be one.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gruev. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gabriel Jesus! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Quality ball. Wits! He's in a good position here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Openda. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Can he finish? He scores! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
48.
This then, an
Coming on the
ideal
field,
chance to cut the deficit.
Number 28. Number 19. Substitutions taking place.
And that is masterful defending. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Openda is standing over this one, so the perfect chance to get one back. Simons. And here, chance!
Openda really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xavi Simons, opportunity for Arsenal to break. And that's a dangerous ball, and the flag has stayed down. And that was very necessary. Taken back almost at once. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. Now, can they get him away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Closing it, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Alvarez. Big chance! And that is the last effort of the game. In the